There was a time when Noragami showed up in almost every anime recommendation list, not as a hidden gem, as a given. Try it right now. Ask someone what to watch this year and wait for Noragami to come up. It won't. Not because it's bad, not because anyone hates it, it just stopped showing up. And here's the strange part. Ask those same people if they remember it, and most of them will say yes. So why does everyone seem to remember Noragami but almost nobody recommends it anymore? There's a god in this story who spent his existence afraid of that exact question. His name is Yato.
Just you wait and see. Soon enough, I'll have 120 million worshippers, and all the other gods will envy me.
And somehow, this anime is now living out its own main character's biggest fear. Here's the distinction that actually matters. Remembering an anime is not the same as recommending it. People will say, oh yeah, Noragami, that was good. But that's different from saying you need to watch this. That gap right there is the whole problem. Every season, anime recommendation culture moves on its own. New characters, new memes, new discourse, new openings everyone hums for 2 weeks and forgets. New shows people insist you absolutely need to watch right now. Noragami isn't losing to bad anime. It's losing to time. I'm not saying nobody watches it anymore. That would be easy to disprove. I'm saying it feels absent from the conversation, and that absence is what got me making this video. So let's remind ourselves why this disappearance even feels strange in the first place. This isn't some forgettable mid-show that faded because it deserved to. Yato, ridiculous, charismatic, pathetic, and lonely, sometimes in the same scene. Hiyori, an actual lead in her own right, not just some orbiting the male protagonist. Yukine, one of the more complicated master and weapon relationships the genre has to offer. A world built on gods, regalia, the far shore, names, and what it means for a god to exist only because people believe in him. A tone that could make you laugh in one scene and genuinely gut you in the next. And an opening, hey kids, that still hits the second it starts playing. Noragami had every ingredient to stay relevant. That's exactly why watching it fade out feels disproportionate. And here's where it gets a little uncomfortable. Yato's real fear was never about power. It was about disappearing. A god without worshippers doesn't just stay weak. He stops existing. That's the actual stakes underneath all the delivery jobs in the 5 yen coins. Yato needs recognition, followers, a shrine, a name people say without being told to. Now look at what Noragami itself needs to survive in the culture. Visibility, recommendations, new viewers stumbling onto it for the first time. A reason to keep getting brought up. Yato's arc and Noragami's real situation are asking the same question in different words. Will anyone remember me before I'm gone? I didn't design that parallel. The anime just happened to become it. Now here's what actually frustrates me, and I'll be upfront. I haven't dug into the production side of why the anime stopped getting seasons. That's not really what this video is about. What bothers me isn't the reason. It's the result. An anime with this much going for it deserved to stay part of the conversation. And this is where I have to ask something that probably shouldn't bother me as much as it does. How is that Rent a Girlfriend keeps getting season after season while Noragami sitting on a finished manga and two well-received seasons just quietly disappeared from every what to watch list? I'm not here to tell you one show is trash and the other is a masterpiece. That's a lazy argument and it misses the point. The real question is bigger than either show. Why do some series keep getting visibility while others fade out almost at random? So maybe I've been using the wrong word this whole time. Maybe Noragami isn't forgotten. People still recognize Yato on sight, still rewatch the show years later, still hum that opening without meaning to, still discover it for the first time. Right now, over a decade after it aired, still ask in comment sections why it never got a proper continuation. That doesn't sound like a forgotten anime to me. So here's the distinction I think actually matters. There's a difference between being remembered and being relevant. Noragami can still live in people's memory while completely disappearing from the cultural conversation happening around anime right now. Being forgotten and becoming invincible are not the same thing. And Noragami is the proof of that. So I'm not going to end this by begging for a season 3. You've heard the plea enough times already, and it's not the point I want to leave you with. Yato spent his existence wanting one thing: someone to remember him. And despite everything, that actually happened. Someone is still watching him run around doing odd jobs for 5 yen. Someone is still hearing Hey Kids for the first time and getting hooked the same way I did back in 2016. Someone is still typing in some comment section right now, why did Noragami never get another season? That's proof it did not vanish. Noragami fell out of the recommendation cycle, it didn't fall out of existence. Yato never became the most worshipped god in the anime as of season 2. He just became someone people still remember. Turns out, that was always going to be enough. Thank you for watching, and if you like this breakdown, please do not forget to leave your thoughts here in the comments. And also, please don't forget to subscribe to hear more deep dives like this. I'll see you in the next video, and bye.